Hello, and welcome to week 7. All right, well, we're certainly in the thick of it, in the middle of the semester, got a lot going on. Obviously, you took an exam at the end of the week last week. All right, I did not get that exam graded over the weekend. In fact, the first thing I want to start with is you should expect that exam back a week from yesterday. So that'll be 10 days after the exam was taken. That's going to be a Monday. All right, so that will be the day that the exam will be returned. All right, so that's going to be October 12th. Okay, so October 12th, you will get the exam back, and we'll talk more about that once I get the exam back to you, what you can do with it. Okay. All right. So that's out of the way, and we can talk more about it later. But we've got another week of material, right? Technically, it's already been going on for a while, but obviously a lot of that was happening while you were all studying for the exam. And furthermore, I extended due dates because I'm working out this new schedule with the remote education as well. And I think this works better to have the dates a little bit extended after the exam. All right. So what do we got? Right. So this is week 6. All the notes and videos are up for week 6. The reading quiz is the only thing that's actually happened so far. All right, even though we're in here in week 7. I'll mention week 7 too, but let's first to talk about what we're wrapping up with week 6. Hopefully you had some time to watch all those videos, hopefully a little bit extra time than you would normally feel on a Tuesday, but anyway, so everything's up. The homework is going to be due tomorrow at midnight. Okay, so you have a homework due. It's normal 10-question homework. You also have a challenge problem due tomorrow. So we do have a challenge problem and a homework on the same day. And as far as the challenge problem goes, I'm going to be available for Monday chat at 4 o'clock, but it's going to be Wednesday because the chat follows the challenge problem. Since the challenge problem is due on a Wednesday, then so will chat be on a Wednesday. Okay, so same time, 4 o'clock. I'll send out an announcement to remind you as well. On top of that, we have a lab due tomorrow. So we got everything due tomorrow. The homework, we got the lab, we got the challenge problem. It's all going on, right? So hopefully you've been on track to finish up that lab. If you do need an extension, let me know. We got more participation. These are obviously just opened up. Try to do those, not wait till the last day. Like I said, I get it, but just keep that in mind, right? Especially if you want feedback on your problems, I'm going to be able to give you feedback on your work if you get those in incrementally on the weeks leading up to the next exam. Okay? We're not talking about the next exam yet, though, right? But we are talking about week 7. Okay, so here we are. If you look at the calendar, right, chapter 6, which is week 6, was the first material after the midterm, but we're through that. We're wrapping that up, and so now we're into the next chapter, which is on the topic of rotational motion and gravitation. This is a really heavy chapter. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to keep track of. This has got to a point where all the problems that I do, and think about how the way I block off problems in the lectures, and I say, oh, this is type 1, type 2. Well, there could also be some energy conservation or some momentum conservation. Basically, all the things we've done before are free game. They don't change the type of the problem, and so you're going to see all kinds of problems now that involve other aspects of material we've seen before. We're really building on material. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you review the things you need to, but stay up with that new material. So far, 2 lectures are up. Okay. I will get definitely on track. I have a very realistic schedule. All the lectures and videos will be up by Thursday. So you'll have all that material and plenty of time to have a normal scheduled exam, a normal scheduled challenge problem, and everything for next week, which will be all, or this weekend, which will be all the material for Chapter 7. The one thing that's out of the ordinary is the reading quiz, and I haven't mentioned this yet, is since I pushed back the due date on the challenge problem, on homework for Chapter 6, it didn't make sense to have a reading quiz at the normal time. So the reading quiz is actually going to be on a Thursday, because that's really going to start the true transition from week 6, that was a week and a half, over to week 7 and the material for Chapter 7. So look out for that reading quiz on Thursday. It'll be available for 48 hours up until midnight on Thursday, or 11:59 on Thursday. Okay? Homework 7 is already posted, normally due on Sunday. Chapter 7 participation, obviously, so you can put problems in there. You've also got a challenge problem. I guess actually this should be right there. So challenge problem 7, it is up, right? You probably aren't going to look at it too much because you want to prepare for tomorrow's, but it is available so that you have plenty of time to study for it. The content in challenge problem 7 relates to lecture 23, so keep that in mind. As soon as I post lecture 23, that's where you're going to see the most similar material. It's all about rotational motion of cars as they go through turns. Think like race cars as they go through those bank turns. All right, so that's it for the content. That's it for what to look out for, and hopefully you're going to all be excited about that exam grade when I get it to you next Monday. All right, talk to you all soon. Bye for now.